Another important thing that you have to remember about a court order, once you are involved in family court, the law now has precedent over you and your family. It's not necessarily about what you want. It's not necessarily about what the other party wants. It's about what the court has ordered for you and the other party to do in regards to the well-being and maintenance of that child. And I'm saying that in terms of a court order is only as good as it is applied to by both parties. The reason people go to court is because they're not able to sit down and civilly come to some sort of agreement with each other, which ironically, more often than not, happens anyway when you go to court. You'll present your case, the other party will present their case. Sometimes the child will actually even be interviewed by the court to ask not necessarily who the child wants to go with, but just general questions about how life is here, how life is there, and what are some of their dreams and aspirations for themselves and for their parents, in terms of having both of their parents in their lives. And then ultimately the court will make a decision in terms of who that child's going to stay with, how long that child is going to be with that party until they spend time with the other party. And there are a lot of other factors that are involved, extended family members, who's more than likely to make sure that that kid gets to see their cousins or to see their aunties or to see their uncles on both sides, the father's side and the mother's side. So saying all that to say, one of the best ways to avoid going to court is to be able to communicate and to come to some sort of agreement with the other party in terms of who's going to do what. Because by the time you get to court, the ball is pretty much in the court's hand. The court will definitely ask questions of both parties so that it can make the best well-informed decision on behalf of the child for both parties to follow. And if one or both parties do not follow the order that the court gives, the court always has the ability to change that order. And the changes that it makes may not be to the liking of either the father or the mother, but it will always be in terms of what the court considers the best decision for the well-being of the child, because that's what family court is all about. So, if you can make music with each other, that's always the best bet. But once you're in family court and you have to go before a judge, generally the ball is out of your hand.